So today we're going to cover my wildly popular Cilantro Slaw. Now I've got about 16 ounces of the slaw in this container, and you kind of want to toss it around and look for those really bad cuts. Like, I don't want my guests eating that. Okay, so let's cover some of the items we're going to need for the Cilantro Slaw. Of course, we're going to need some cilantro. Our favorite mayonnaise is Hellmann's. You're going to need some blue agave as a sweetener. Some people like to use sugar. I think it takes time for the sugar to break down. I'm really more partial to the blue agave, and I'm more partial to its flavor. Of course, the staple salt and fresh ground pepper if you have a grinder. If not, regular pepper will do, but once you try cherry pepper, you probably won't use normal table pepper again. And of course, 16 ounces of shredded coleslaw. Okay, if you haven't seen my video on YouTube called Debunking the Jumping Herb Theory, please check that out. I mean, we're gonna basically cover it real quick. Just take the cilantro, tear that off. You wanna fold it into itself. If you see any long ones, just get rid of them. Especially if you see anything brown or discolored. If you don't want your family to eat it, you're not gonna eat it, get rid of it. So once we have it all rolled tightly into itself, just make smooth knife cuts. You wanna use a sharp knife. Notice I did not sprinkle salt all over the cutting board in order to make this happen. I'm just gonna turn it, cut it again, and I'm done with the cilantro. Okay, I'm just gonna set that aside for a second and bring in the slaw that we bought from the grocery store. Again, I like to kind of give it a quick look, make sure we're not giving someone the core in their food. And again, if you see anything that's discolored, throw it away. All right, it's really this simple. We're gonna add some salt. The beautiful thing about the coleslaw is you can go in any direction that you want based on your flavor. So now I'm gonna use that cherry pepper that I love so much. If you're more of a pepper fan, keep going. If you're not, again, build it the way you want it. I'm going to add the cilantro. There we go. And here I have about 3 tablespoons of mayo. The cool thing is that you can adjust up or down on the mayo based on how much you want or how much you think maybe your guests want. You could use yogurt, play around, because all yogurts are not created equally. Okay, so we've got that in. And now the secret weapon, of course, is that blue agave. Wow, that's going to be amazing. At this point, what I like to do is take a fork or a spoon or what have you and kind of smear the mayo across the cilantro and the slaw. I've learned, having made cilantro a lot, that this is a better method than trying to chase that big dollop of mayonnaise all over whatever it is you're building it into and trying to make sure that it breaks up. By getting it thin, we're already halfway there. So now I start folding. You can use your hands, you can use a fork, a spoon, rubber spatula. When I started off, there goes my jumping herb, right? When I started off making this, I had onions in it. I went from sweet onions to green onions. And then from green onions, I took them back out and just went with the mixture that you see in front of you right now. Oh, look at here. I missed one. See? I don't want anyone eating that. Wrong color. Just a big old clump of the pork. And that is my cilantro slaw, right here, just to cook. Let's taste it. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Now just so not right. All the fresh flavors, the cilantro, nice crunchy slaw. That blue agave went to work right away. Don't have to wait for the sugar to break down. This is amazing. You're watching Just a Minute with Just the Cook. And remember, friends don't let friends eat fast food. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button. Check out my other video that shows you about chopping herbs, debunking the jumping herbs theory. It's really kind of cool. Anyway, just a minute, just to cook. Check us out. I'm gonna have some more. This is great. Don't know what you're missing.